I'm Sally, and this is the tutorial for my Santa sack charm. I do also have a Santa design to go with it, if you wish to have the pair. So there we go. So, this is quite a quick and easy design to do. As you see, you will need mainly brown bands and just 3 red bands. So, let's get started. So, taking your loom in the staggered configuration with the arrows pointing towards you, I'm going to take 2 brown bands, place them going along your loom on the top 2 pins, taking another 2 bands, and we're going diagonally pointing upwards like so, doing the same the other side. Bands, going down each side once. You've got sort of an M shape. I'm going down the centre once, and I'm going to close this part off, and this is the top of the sack. So you're just going in diagonally. I'll show you what you should have in a moment, because all my bands are on. So this is what you should have, this sort of design, this shape. It's a bit like an arrowhead, I suppose. Then we're going to make the main part of the sack. So again, still 2 brown bands, we're going to pull them down, so you get a really sort of long diagonal. So it's going from the centre, and instead of going out just one, it's going down to the second one, like that. I'm going to do the same on the other side. Like so. And we're going to go down 3 times along the side. The other side. Drops down there, sorry. And then we're going to go down the centre 5 times, I think. It's 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 times. So you're starting back up at the top here. And then we're going to take 2 bands again, and we're just going to go diagonally up to close this design off. So this is what you should have. It's a bit like a fish. The tail. I'm going to place a cat band on this pin down here. Just a single band, I'm just going to wrap it around the pin 3 times. Oops. Okay. Adding in some triangle bands to hold the design together. So, starting here, I'm going to work my way up. So, just placing little triangles all the way up the design, and I have 4. Sorry, yeah, 4. So, 4 triangles there. I'm going to loop up now. So taking your hook, going inside your cat band, pushing it back, taking the top 2 bands and looping them round and to whichever pin they've come from. And again, next 2 that are on top, and then the last 2. So you should have this. I'm going to loop up to this pin here. So I'm just going to work along the side. And you're just looping. Even the really long diagonal one, just loop back where it's come from, going along the centre. And loop up and going through. Here, pushing back the triangle bands and just looping the bottom, oops, 2. Oh no, forward. So I've just lost a band there. Okay, hang on one moment, let me just sort this out. Don't think it's broken. No, it's not broken. So I'm just going to take it back around the pin somehow. Does not want to stay on my hook. There we go. So just taking it back through. The bands. Just in case this has happened to you, just grab this one. If this has happened to you and you find that you lose one of your bands along the way, you just take your hook, push it through the pin, out to the other side, and then you can just bring the bands back through. Just hook it onto the end of your hook and bring it back through and loop it up. So there we go. So, going in through this pin here with the loads of bands on. If you push the bands back, you will still be able to see that you'll be able to see the bands that are going round from these 3 pins. So it's really far away, isn't it? Here we go. So I'm going to go in through here, find the top 2 bands, and I'm going to pull them round and put them back around here. If you find that your bands are quite tight, you just take your hook and just run them around the inside of the bands between the pin and the bands. It will help to loosen them up. I'm going to have to put it back on the table now though, because it's a bit tricky. Okay, so then you're going in again and you're just taking the 2 top ones again and looping them where they've come from, and then the bottom 2 and looping that back like so. This is what you have. And doing the outside ones. And then you're looping from these 2 outside pins and into the centre. Don't loop the other way, because otherwise you'll find that it doesn't tie in properly. Okay. So this is what it should look like when it's all looped up. I'm going to go in through this centre pin here and push back all these bands and just find the bottom 2 and loop. There's only one there, so I'm going to go back and find the other one. There's 2. Once you've done that, if you take the bottom 2 bands here, as you can see, they're the ones at the bottom, and just pull them over the top of the ones that are still on. Give these ones a pull, you can let them go, and that's your design all tied off to Then you can remove it from your loom. Make sure that the bands that you've used to tie them off with are tight. Okay, stretch it out. Stretch out the top part. And then we just need to make our bow. So I'm going to use red for mine. And making this is really easy. You can make it either a single or a double bow. So on this one, I've done a double bow. And it gives more effect. There we are. So I'm going to do a double bow again. So you'll need 3 bands. And all we're going to do is we're just going to place the band going once down, anywhere in the centre. Like that. And then the 2 bands together, place so they are crossing that single band. Like that. Taking your hook. You're going to lift this vertical band over onto itself, and then the bottom band on that same pin you're lifting over the top one, and then take that band that's still on the pin and give it a tug, and then you can remove this from your loom, and there you have your bow. And then take your sack and you're just going to wrap it around like a hairband basically. So just hold it in the centre and wrap around the middle of the bag. And there we have our Santa sack charm. So I hope you've enjoyed making this. It's quite quick and easy to do. For some reason I have 3 bands in it, not sure why, never mind. So please like and comment, let me know what you think of this design and of the tutorial. Please subscribe to be notified when I bring out new tutorials, which I'm trying to do reasonably often at the moment. I am on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook, the details for which are all in the box below. So there we go. So I hope you enjoyed making this. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.